Name any color. 7. Name any number. Andrew Johnson. What's the opposite of hot? Way hot. How you spell paper? R-A-D-I-O. What's 5 plus 3? Australia. What planet do you live on? False. What's the matter with you? So many things. Hello, lovely people. We're here to you, and welcome back to Let's Play Luigi's Mansion. Real quick, I gotta say, if this mansion was real, this balcony would be awesome. If I'm ever rich and famous and things like that, I want my house to have a balcony. Okay, I don't really think about dream houses that much because I just kind of go with the flow with whatever I live with. But man, if I could design a house, I'd have like two big things with it. I want kind of like a tower where there's like a sky bridge connecting it. I want like a sky bridge house, but also a balcony on top of the sky bridge. Ah, that'd be awesome! But now we're in the armory. Oh no, Pancake Armory! Pancake is a cool guy, so I don't know why I'm saying oh no. But anyway, let's go over here. We're gonna defeat Jerry once again. I'm sure we're giving these guys like 5 bazillion names over the course of this Let's Play. I really should have kept better track about that. So, making a note for in the future, if I ever like name stuff in games ever again, I'm gonna try to be better about remembering what I'm naming stuff. I say that, but I've been doing this Let's Play stuff for like 13 years now, and I'm still bad at stuff. Oh my goodness! So I remember a couple years ago during my 10-year anniversary. So I don't really throw a whole lot of parties and things like that, but one big party that I did host was like a 10-year anniversary party for my channel. This was during my Disney College program and things like that. And I remember it being a really fun party, but I also didn't really plan that far ahead. Like I didn't really have a whole lot of events in mind or whatever. But the people who went there still said that they had a pretty fun time with it. So, like, it'd be fun to... Okay, I'm saying it'd be fun to host another party at some point, but at the same time, I'm not really that much of a social person. It's like, I went to a friend's goodbye party a couple days ago, and, like, it was really nice to see her again and, like, just hang out with everybody, but I also just wasn't really that much of a social person, because, like, fun fact, I'm autistic, so big social gatherings can be a little bit intimidating sometimes. But they did have cake and pizza, and cake and pizza are awesome. One thing that I do appreciate, though, whenever my friends do have a party, they usually have some kind of quiet room, so that people who get, like, sensory overload problems can, like, hide for a bit, which they had a balcony I could sit on, that was really nice, too, just kind of, like, relax and things like that. So, that's something that was pretty nice. In general, it was a pretty fun party. I wanna be on top of the chest. Okay, here's my promise. We might not do a bonus video for this Let's Play at some point. So, if that's the case, if for whatever reason we just cannot get the... I'm trying to say. If for whatever reason we just cannot get the stuff like Luigi to appear on top of the treasure chest, I will make it a priority. I will delay the video for as long as we have to, but we're going to have Luigi appear on the treasure chest, even if it takes a bonus video to do so. Oh no! Oi, you with the mustache. Yeah, you. What do you think of my jar collection then? Pretty amazing, don't you say? Welly, welly, well, we can't just let you look at them for free. Now, can we? No, I think not. If you'd like to view me jars, you best challenge me first. Fine. With me. That was disgusting. I apologize for that. It's on, then. See how many of me you can freeze with that ice boil. If you freeze 7 of me, then you win. Righty right. But if you lose, mate, it's out the door with you. Rightio. Bring it on. Sure. Okay, so this isn't all that difficult. Basically, you just like spin around in a circle and do stuff. So that's pretty simple. We got 5, 6, 7. Alright, that was super easy. Game's over, mate. And the results are... You got 7 of me, boy. I can't believe it. How could I lose? You made me face red for sir, mustache boy. Maybe you'd fancy getting stuffed into one of these jars. Alright, we got you. Oh, darn. So is this guy just like a decapitated head or something? Like, why is only his head in a jar? That's kind of gross. Oh my god, I have a disturbing theory now. What if this guy was, like, cremated, but his head didn't cremate right and is stuck in a jar? Oh, no. Oh, no. What if these jars are his cremation remains? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, why am I thinking that? That's so morbid. Okay. Ah! Okay, the poison mushroom being in the air was funny. Okay. Okay, that was good. That was good. I would take that. We weren't on top of the treasure chest, but you know what? We were fine. Alright, so this was basically just like another diamond, so hopefully we're doing well. Hopefully we are doing well for our rank. I'm honestly not expecting that great of a rank by the end of the Let's Play. I don't think we're gonna like the top... Probably not even the top 2 ranks in this game. But... You know what? We're gonna keep trying. We're gonna keep trying, and that's all that matters, apparently. Who's shaking tambourine? I don't know what tambourine means. Hey, we got a boo! He did go back and forth a bazillion times. Oh, I'm so happy. Great job, Luigi. I was impressed by your brilliant techniques. Now send me the boo data if you got. Be careful, Luigi. He sounded like he was trying to transition into like a Mickey Mouse voice right there. Oh boy, Luigi. You got to be another boo. Great job, Luigi. Oh boy. I can't do a Mickey Mouse voice to save my life. I wish I was better at voice acting. If I were to get one talent for these videos that like I could just have, better voice acting would definitely be the one I'd want, because I feel like they could really make these videos more special. And like I am pretty happy with the quality of these videos in general, but at the same time it's like I wish I could do better voice acting for these games, especially because most of the games I Let's Play are like text dialogue stuff things, so that'd be nice. Alright, so now we've taken care of that. We're gonna end this video off here right now, so thank you all so much. I'm not gonna do that. That joke's done way too much over on YouTube. We're gonna head over towards the basement. They once belonged to a tightly wound toy collector, but now they're marked on their own without any winding. Adrift in the darkness, he tends to keep to himself, which suits the rest of the family just fine. Her name is Soupy. Okay. What was meant to be a short nap seems to have turned into eternal rest for Sweet Sweep. Oh, that's sad! Oh, that's so sad! Oh no! Oh, that's sad! Jarvis. He loves his antique jars so much that he now lives in one. He can hardly contain himself. So he was cremated! Oh my goodness, this game is morbid! Also, we only have 2 spirits left. We have 2 ghosts. It's hard to believe we're close to the end of the game. So yeah, the really cool thing about this room that we didn't showcase before was that you can actually walk on top of the ceiling. Yay! I always wanted to walk on top of the ceiling. It makes this area so much easier to navigate when you go back and forth between areas. So before we move onwards, there's actually something over here that I want to demonstrate first. What? What? There's supposed to be a cutscene there. I don't know why it didn't trigger, but there's supposed to be a cutscene there where a Boo says that they're too strong and powerful and they like blow Luigi back to the front. Okay, what? There's so much that's happening in this Let's Play where I'm trying to demonstrate something cool but just doesn't show up. And the thing is, I did a lot of research for this Let's Play. That's kind of making me sad now. Owie. I have to get with me. Get away from me. You make the best noise ever, but I still do not want a hug. I do not like hugs. Hugs are icky. I love these guys. Alright, so with that taken care of, we can go over here and freeze the water. Let it go, let it go. Oh yeah. I like how this area looks in 3D, by the way. So, it's a bit hard to see in the video, but man, like, just the raindrops, seeing the different layers that they're dripping, that's cool. I like the 3D effect on this game. And like the really cool thing about this game is that this remake kind of fulfilled like a 20-year idea for the game, because the original Luigi Mansion on GameCube was also supposed to be 3D. So they were originally going to have like a 3D effect on the GameCube, where with an add-on, you'd be able to turn on stereoscopic 3D on the GameCube, and you'd be able to like play games that way. The only game that was ever programmed with stereoscopic 3D in mind was the original Luigi's Mansion. But the problem with it at the time was that the add-on, with how expensive the technology was, the add-on would have been more expensive than the GameCube itself, so they decided to cancel the idea. And it's like, yeah, that does kind of stink that they weren't able to fulfill it, but the fact that they were able to bring the idea back by having Luigi's Mansion on the 3DS, it's cool. It's like fulfilling like a 20-year promise or whatever. I remember a lot of folks were kind of upset this was for the 3DS and not the Switch at the time, which, at the same time, I do agree with that. It would have been a lot cooler to see like an HD remake of this game instead, but at the same time, like, this game, like, being able to play it in 3D, I think that makes it worth it to have a 3DS version. There's the argument to be made that the GameCube version looks better. I personally like the art style of this one a bit more. It kind of matches more closely with Dark Moon, and I feel like that art style really works well with the Luigi Mansion series. This might just be me being biased, because I think Dark Moon's my favorite game of the series, but yeah, I like this game. Contrary to what I said a couple episodes ago, I do like this game. Did you see that Boo just give up at the end, Luigi? Your reputation is spreading. Now something to do with Boo today you've got. If I remember correctly, you only actually need 45 Boos to get to the end game, rather than all 50. But we are going to be getting all the Boos by the end of the Let's Play, so that's going to be fun. Oh, this room! Oh, I'm excited about this one! Oh, I'm excited about this one! Okay, so, something funny about the icicles is make me think of The Office when he's all like, Michael has this terrible habit of standing directly underneath them. It's only a matter of time. Ooh, except that everything's on fire now. Fire, 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 fire. Rock, 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 rock. I'm going to cook in the street. I'm going to melt. Maybe you start fires and mention them. I'm better be ready. They pay the price. Not listen. I know it's supposed to be on fire and things like that, but I always wanted to do a voice like that. Alright, so we're going to want to melt the icicle so that we can destroy this guy in cold blood, quite literally. Oh, come on. Show myself, I'm no longer trembling. Here I am, I don't remember the lyrics, but that part's in Fantasmic, and that part's awesome. Okay, so I'm not too fond of the song Show Yourself, but that segment in Fantasmic is freaking awesome. I think the Moana segment is my favorite of the new scenes in the show, but man, like that Frozen 2 part, it's really cool. It is so hard in the show, it's awesome. Okay. Oh no! There we go. There we go. Oh yeah! Yes! 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 Oh yeah! We're on top of the treasure chest! Yes! Oh, I'm so happy now. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! And now for my other favorite part of this game. So, we're gonna need a bit of a running jump for this, but let's go, 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 go! Shoo! And he bounced back on screen. Oh, this is glorious. This is awesome. Oh, I'm so happy about that. I am so happy now. Okay. I really wanted to do a thing where, at some point, because, like, this would be a bit tricky to do, but I want to do that sliding animation again, but have Luigi come towards the camera. I don't know if I'll be able to pull that off. I'll try to do it off screen, but... Man, I'm so happy about that. I am so happy we're able to do it. But now, it looks like our next destination is going to be taking us towards the attic one more time. Ooh. Heading back to the attic. This is our next destination. Turn the key very slowly. And then very carefully. Don't touch it, Luigi! The artist studio. It is, you know, you interfere with me after left the book. Your fattest one, your blindest laugh I give my creations. The very well, I will show you the mastery of my art. So yeah, this is the area boss for Area 4, and I gotta say, it's kind of a lame one compared to the other ones. Okay, so whether or not it is the area boss is kind of up for debate, but this is the last main one before we get to the end game. It's kind of lame. I'm sorry, this one's kind of lame. It's basically just like an enemy gauntlet of all the enemies we've seen across the game, and it does have lore reasons behind it. So, basically, like all the ghosts that we've seen throughout the mansion were creations of this guy that we're facing right now. And I'm sure it's fine, but like, when the last main area boss we saw was Blossus, it's kind of a step backwards. I do like the detail that the paint, like there's like paint all over the floor. That's kind of cool. I'm pretty happy that we're able to consistently get like all of them in a single section thing. Okay, I don't know if we pull it off with these guys. Oh, we did! Oh, I'm happy about that. Okay, okay, that's actually going very well. It's actually going very, very well, and I'm pretty happy with that. Alright, so now we got these guys. I think we called you Larry in previous episodes. I don't remember off the top of my head, but Larry sounds right. You guys are named Larry. Why do so many names have, like, start with a letter and then have Harry at the end? You got, like, Harry, Larry, Jerry, Gary, Terry, Barry. That's kind of like a common trend with names. I remember one time I was talking to my mom, and I was like, hey mom, why do so many girl names end with E? Like Lily and like Vicky or whatever. And then she was like, I don't know, Joey. So that was amusing because my name also ends like that. But I'm also non-conforming, so I'm also kind of girly. Going from Larry to Bob. Your names are Bob now. How do you feel about being Bob? I don't know why they didn't activate, but okay. I don't know what it is. Does the combat seem buggy in this game to anybody else? Because it feels like Flashlight doesn't react as well as it did on before. Am I crazy? Because I feel like that. I mean, I already know I'm crazy, but still. Alright, we got one more. We got one more Bob. How are you doing, Bob? Are you Bob the Builder or Bob's Burgers? I've never seen either of those shows. That's more of a Blue's Clues kid. Nah, my creations. But even if I disappear, my heart will work later on. I can't pronounce words. That is right, none surpass at the eternal. On? You say that none of my creations has left? But it cannot be. The law. Zutolo is a bad language word in French. It's not a very bad one. It's just kind of funny that, like, you see Zutolo and Suckle Blue. Like, they're used in so many kids' cartoons. Like, Beauty and the Beast has both of them. So, it's funny because, like, they both mean the same thing, but it's just so amusing seeing how many kids' movies and things like that got away with it. We now have the final key. We're not quite done with the Let's Play, though. So, next episode, we're going to spend our time looking for the booze. Boutique! The chic! Freak out! We'll get him next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Luigi's Mansion, and next time, Lady Gear to you. Oh yeah. Hello!